Welcome back to AI Brief, episode 67. I'm Amin, and with me today is Leah for our deep dive into the latest in AI. We've got some pretty fascinating news to cover today, some exciting robotics stuff. Plus, we'll also take a look at some trending AI tools that might just change the way you work.
Sounds good. Let's jump right in.
All right. So first up, some news from Connecticut. Looks like Stanford is trying to position itself as a hub for AI innovation.
Yeah. So they're actually in the running, competing with a couple other Connecticut cities for state funding.
Oh, interesting. What for?
Well, they're trying to build what they're calling an AI Innovation Institute at the University of Connecticut's Stamford campus.
Okay, an institute, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But what makes Stanford's bid stand out?
Well, their proposal goes beyond just research. They're thinking bigger. They're looking at a complete ecosystem, almost like building an AI-powered city.
Oh, wow, that's ambitious. What would that actually look like?
Well, they're proposing a supercomputing platform, state of the art. And then they've got programs to support AI startups, workforce training. They're even thinking about infrastructure improvements to connect the campus to the rest of the city.
So they're really going all in. It begs the question, could this really turn Stanford into like the next big tech hub?
It's definitely possible. They've got some stiff competition, obviously, Silicon Valley, Boston. But this approach, creating that holistic AI ecosystem, that could give them an edge.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's switch gears for a second. There's this controversial proposal in the UK we wanted to discuss, right? About AI and copyright law.
Yeah, so basically the UK government is thinking about changing the law to exempt AI developers from copyright.
Hold on, so you mean they could use copyrighted stuff to train their AI models without needing permission?
Exactly.
Wow. I can see how that would be pretty controversial.
Oh, yeah, a lot of pushback already.
Especially, I imagine, from people in the creative industries.
Absolutely. Authors, musicians, creators in general, understandably, they're concerned about this devaluing their work, potentially losing income.
It's a tough one, for sure. Balancing AI advancement with protecting the rights of creators.
And this isn't just a UK thing either. This debate, it's happening all over the world, really gets to the heart of how we value and protect creativity in this age of AI.
No easy answers there. But speaking of AI advancement, let's move on to our Sunday special, shall we?
All right, let's talk robots.
Sounds good. This week, we've got a whole bunch of cool stuff. Humanoid robots getting ready for home use, AR glasses that are basically like merging human and machine, and even, get this, robots that might start building themselves soon. Pretty wild.
It is. It's like a sneak peek into the future.
Okay, so let's start with Figure. They're speeding up the development of their humanoid robot, Figure O2, for home use.
Yeah, and they're really focusing on that home automation market, which is different from a lot of other companies that are more into industrial uses for humanoid robots.
Right, so what's Figure O2 going to be doing in our homes?
Well, they're saying it'll help with chores, provide companionship, maybe even help with elder care.
Oh, that's interesting. Powered by AI, I assume.
Yeah, their new Helix AI model, they're hoping to start testing it in homes by late 2025.
So robots doing our chores, keeping us company. Sounds like something straight out of a movie.
Right. But Figure is pretty convinced this is the future. Home robots.
Okay, well, let's talk Meta. They've been pushing boundaries with their augmented reality glasses, haven't they? What's the latest?
Yeah, so Aria Gen 2, their new research-focused AR glasses, they're packed with sensors and AI.
Really, so what can they do?
They can track your eye movements, recognize hand gestures, and they can tell your voice apart from others. They even measure your heart rate.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is all part of their research into the metaverse, how we'll interact with the digital world in the future.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
It is, and these glasses will be available to research labs pretty soon.
Oh, cool. I wonder what they come up with.
Well, I know one lab is already looking at using them to help people with visual impairment, so a lot of potential there.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Next up, we have Apptronic. They've teamed up with Jabil, right? Big manufacturing company.
Yeah, to test their Apollo robot in factories.
And if the testing goes well?
Well, then Jabil could start mass producing them.
Wow. Robots building robots.
Pretty much. It's a big deal. Raises a lot of questions about the future of manufacturing and automation.
No kidding. When are they thinking this will happen?
Apptronic is aiming for 2026 to have commercial units on the market, so it might be sooner than we think.
And then we've got Sanctuary AI. They're giving their Phoenix humanoid robots a pretty cool upgrade, right?
Yeah, new tactile sensors.
So what will that allow them to do?
Well, the idea is to give them human-level dexterity, so they'll be able to detect slippage, grasp objects, and manipulate things with, amazing precision.
Really? That sounds pretty incredible. What are the potential applications for that?
Oh, tons. I think logistics, retail, even healthcare. It really changes the game for automation when you have robots that can, like, perform delicate tasks, even in the dark.
Wow. That's fascinating.
Okay, what else do we have?
Well, there's this company, Physical Intelligence. They've come up with this system called Hi Robot. It basically lets robots talk to themselves.
Robots talking to themselves. Okay, now I'm really intrigued. What does that even mean?
So this inner voice, it helps them break down complex tasks into smaller steps and understand feedback, how they're doing. It lets them adapt to unexpected situations, work better in the real world.
So it's like they're constantly analyzing their own actions based on that feedback.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really interesting way to approach robot learning. Could lead to like much more adaptable and intelligent robots.
This is amazing. Okay, get ready for this one. We're about to enter the world of shape-shifting robots.
I know, right? Sounds like science fiction. But researchers have actually managed to create robots that can shift between like a fluid state and a solid state. Seriously, how is that even possible?
Well, they took inspiration from, believe it or not, embryonic development, and they're using magnets and light signals to control the transformation so they can, squeeze through tight spaces or change their form to suit different tasks.
What are some of the potential uses for something like that?
Oh man, the possibilities are huge. Imagine like a swarm of these robots going through a collapsed building after an earthquake, searching for survivors, and then they could solidify to provide support. Or self-healing implants that change as the body changes, or even like self-assembling structures in space.
Wow. Shape-shifting robots. I mean, that could revolutionize so many fields.
Yeah.
Disaster relief, medicine, space exploration. Incredible. Okay, let's shift gears a bit now and talk about some AI tools that our listeners can use to boost their own productivity.
Yeah, good idea. Because AI isn't just about these big futuristic ideas, it's also about tools that can help us right now in our everyday lives.
Exactly. And there are tons of them out there, but we've picked out a few that we think are particularly interesting.
Right. And if you want to see the full list, just check the show notes. So first up, we have WebWave. It's an AI-powered website builder.
So for anyone who's ever wanted to build a website, but, felt intimidated by all the coding and stuff.
Yeah, WebWave makes it super easy, really intuitive. Anyone can create a professional-looking website.
That sounds great for like small businesses or entrepreneurs.
Definitely. Anyone who wants to, establish an online presence without needing to learn code.
Next up is Desmos. And this one is really cool for math education.
Yeah, Desmos uses AI to make these interactive math activities, helps students really visualize and understand complex concepts.
So it's like gamifying math.
Kind of. It's a great tool for teachers and students, makes learning math a lot more fun and effective.
I wish they had that when I was in school.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have Equals, which is a spreadsheet, right?
Yeah, but it's not your typical spreadsheet. It's like the next generation. Equals connects all your data sources, automates reports, analyzes the data, and basically just gives you the insights you need.
So it does all the heavy lifting for you.
Pretty much. It's a super powerful tool for anyone who works with data. Saves a ton of time and effort. It can be a real game changer.
Definitely. Okay, what else?
All right, so for anyone out there who's, dealing with customer relationship management, we have Folk.
Folk?
Yeah, it's an intelligent CRM, lightweight, customizable, and it's got AI built in.
So what does it do?
It helps you keep track of all your contacts, automate those tedious tasks, and it can really give you some great insights into your customer relationships.
So it's like a smart assistant for managing your customers.
Exactly. Helps you build stronger relationships, and it's a great option for businesses of all sizes.
Interesting. And for our final tool today, we have something for the marketers out there.
Yeah, Waymark. This was pretty cool. It uses AI to help you make those really engaging video ads.
Oh, interesting. Like those commercial spec spots you see.
Exactly. And the best part is you can create them super fast in just minutes.
Right.
Yeah, it's really user-friendly, and it can help you reach a much wider audience.
So basically, Waymark takes care of the hard part, and you get to reap the rewards. More customers, better engagement.
Exactly. So yeah, as you can see, AI is not just about those futuristic robots or crazy research projects.
Right. It's about tools that can help us be more productive, more efficient in our work and our everyday lives.
Absolutely. AI is becoming a part of everything we do. And these tools we talked about today, they're just the tip of the iceberg.
I know, it's pretty amazing to think about.
Oh.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today. We talked about the potential for an AI-powered city in Stanford, the whole debate about AI and copyright law, the latest breakthroughs in robotics, and of course those AI tools that can make our lives a little bit easier.
Yeah, and it's clear that AI is changing things fast, blurring the lines between human and machine.
Creating new challenges, but also some incredible opportunities.
Definitely. And as AI becomes more and more a part of our world, it's so important for us to stay informed and engaged.
Because the future of AI, it's being shaped right now. And we all have a role to play in that.
Exactly. So keep exploring these topics, do your own research, and share your thoughts with others.
That's right. And on that note, that's a wrap for episode 67 of AI Brief.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of AI.
We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, stay curious. And don't forget to follow us for more fascinating discussions about AI. And hey, if you like this episode, share it with your friends, your colleagues, anyone who might be interested.